This video is going to show you how to administer your recycling workflow. So first, if you're a system administrator, go to the settings page by going to settings at the top, system settings in the flyout menu, and then once you're on the admin screen, go to the administration section, which is the middle row, and it's about the 6th block in. Click on recycling workflow. Once you click on recycling workflow, you can see that these are all of the workflow steps that you have set up for your company. To see how this is going to transpire on your application, click on recycling, click on inventory detail, open up a new tab. So this is where your recycling workflow is reflected. So when you receive in your recycling commodities and you have your recycling inventory in the system, here is your workflow. So you have a workflow step: sort, data destruction, testing, consumed, audit, etc. So you can administer this in your system settings by editing the names or creating new steps, deciding to show steps or hide steps. You can move the position of the steps if you'd like. So you can really, take control of how you want your workflow to look. In this case, we have a couple steps here that aren't being shown. So if you see staging, collect customer information, so these two tabs here are not being shown. So if I go into my inventory detail, you see that you don't see these two steps. However, the sort part of my workflow is being shown. So the show tab is active and you see sort here. So ideally, everything that falls under the sort workflow is going to need to be sorted by your team and then move to the next step of the workflow. To create a new workflow step, just click the new button here and click staging 2. In this case, I'm going to say staging 2, and we have a new workflow step and it's being shown. If I go into my inventory detail, refresh my page, you'll see that there's a new step here, staging 2, that was added. So you can see how this can really benefit being able to have total control over your workflow steps. If you don't like it, you can delete it. I'm going to delete it now. Click yes, okay. If you might try to delete a step that maybe you create in the beginning, you're like, oh, I don't really need it. Chances are you might not be able to delete it because there might be data in there. So if I try to delete this staging step here, I click delete, the selected workflow type will be deleted. Click continue, yes. You'll see that I get a warning that says this recycling workflow step cannot be deleted. It is used in the system. So if it's being actively used, I can't delete it, but I can hide it. So I'm just going to click that show tab and make sure that it's not visible. You're not using that step moving forward. If you need us to hard delete it, if you really don't want it in the system, you can contact us. We can hard delete it for you. We just have to make sure that all the data tied to it, it might be removed from the system. So please contact us if you'd like it deleted. If you're a recent customer and you're on your deployment, this is the best time to configure this and really try to figure out how you want your workflow step to look like. There's a couple hard-coded steps in here. Processed is hard-coded, consumed is hard-coded, and ITAD is hard-coded. Everything else can be added or deleted. You can also edit the hard-coded steps, like processed. If I want to edit this and call it ready for resale, click OK. You can change to ready for resale. So for the sake of this, I'm just going to change it back to processed. Click OK. So that's how you administer your workflow. Keep in mind that it works with the recycling, the inventory detail. So when you move things through your system, through your workflow step, you can actually move them here. And I'm going to move this to this, to the sorting stage. And if I click on sort, you see that this new, lot was moved to this part of the workflow. So it's really cool how you can, have control over that. Make sure you refresh your page. So staging 2 is still there. Now it's removed because I removed it in the system settings. If you have any questions about this, please email us at support@RazorERP.com, or you can submit a support ticket if there's any questions, any maybe best practices you're looking for on this. Or you can also check out our YouTube channel for more helpful videos, and I hope this helped. Have a good day. Bye.